Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about SMIRMOOR pedals, SAULE, overdrive / distortion pedal. Before going to the song I wrote inspired by this pedal, let me go through the gear and signal chain and how the amplifier sounds with and without, so you'll get an idea, before listening the song, and then you hear it in the context of a mix, and then after the song let's go through the pedal in more detail. So the signal chain is, this is one of my ESP Japan custom shop signature Eclipses with EMG 81 and 85 pickups. Then it goes to the pedal board, and I have the SAULE on now. Like that. And then after the SAULE, there's 4 in SAULE, a noise gate just to get rid of the hiss. Then the amp I'm using is a Marshall JCM80223ZW Zakk Wylde signature, completely stuck. No, I don't have the Mr. Scary mod in there. Someone's gonna ask anyway. Sometimes I have it, now I don't have it. So bone stuck JCM80223 with vertical input and 6550 power tube. So it's kind of like the earlier 800s / JMP223s. It's a bit cleaner than my really aggressive horizontal input 800s. And then the signal goes to Fryet's power station, where I'm attenuating it a bit. And then I'm using my Marshall 9060BX cabinet, and I'm miking a greenback speaker, 25M, with single Shure SM57 and SC Electronics RX1 ribbon mic. It's a new ribbon mic for me, a little bit cheaper than the VR one, which I have on the another cabinet, but absolutely fantastic. From the microphones, the signals go to Warm Audio's W41A2 mic pre, and then into Logic. Alright, now let's listen to the song. 800 guitar, SAULE on, and then, like I said, let's go through the pedal in more detail. Rock and roll. And if you see that, hopefully the phone records correctly. The AD, that's the SAULE. So whenever I'm pressing that, it's on. So the circuit is based on RAT, but it's a little bit more advanced, if you will. So there's a mid and low focus. So like what frequencies it's distorting. Now I'm distorting the mids. I really like that. Really doomy and fat. It would probably suit better with single coils, the low emphasis, or if you have a really thin sounding amp. Then you have three simple controls: gain, tone and volume. Now let's put the gain down and let's see the volume boost. I usually set my overdrive or distortion in front of the amp just where it starts to zzz, and then I'll add a little bit gain clipping. And the tone is like on the RAT. So usually with overdrives, like with SD, when it's here, it's darkest and then you make it brighter. But with RAT and with SAULE, here it's darkest. Brightest, sorry. It's really smooth. Usually the settings are pretty similar than how I have my RAT usually dialed in. I feel this is a little bit more because on RAT, especially the gain control, I have the mini RAT, but it's exactly the same as the big RAT. I used to have the bigger RAT too. The gain is like, first there's nothing and then it's whoops. This is a bit smoother part. So there's no sudden jump, but it goes smoothly. And then obviously, now I use it like an overdrive, but you could use this as a, like distortion. This generates a lot. It's almost goes into almost like a fuzz territory when it's full. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what else can I say about this simple pedal? I guess most people like me would use this in front of a slightly overdriven amp. Let's make the 800 clean and then let's see how this sounds into a clean amp. So now the preamp is at 5, it was full before, and the master is at 7. Preamp 4, master 7. Okay, then let's bring in the SAULE. Now into a clean amp, you really hear what the tone stuff. So you can make a clean amp really distorted. This is like an overdrive or distortion, but I usually or always, I don't really like to hit completely clean amp. I like to dial this kind of basic 800 tone, which cleans nicely when you roll down the volume. So it's your usual preamp full, kind of, you know, rock and roll sound. And then when you add an SAULE, now everyone's obviously interested how this compares to Super Overdrive and Two Screamer. So let's do that. Okay, first SAULE, then SDs. This SDTS is the Two Screamer. All right. So, Super Overdrive, the highest, cuts the lows the most. That's this nice 808, Two Screamer, that's a clone of original TS-808. Adds a little bit more mid, doesn't cut the lows, not quite as much as SD. And SAULE is, to me, kind of somewhere in between. The more gain you dial, it becomes a distortion or almost fuzzy. So I think that it's a great pedal, and I actually like it more than the Rat, because this is based on a Rat. But like I said, the gain control is a little bit smoother, and I like that there is the mid-low switch. So, you know, with single coils, that low switch works fine. So if you're looking for a conclusion, I think it's great. I actually like it more than I like my Rat, because like I said, the gain switch, it's smoother, or the gain pot, it's not like whoop. And then there's the mid and low, you know, emphasis, what frequencies it pushes. I like mid with the, you know, already overdriven amp, Les Paul, humbuckers. The low works probably better with single coils and maybe into a clean amp. But in general, I think it's great. Links to SMIRMOOR pedals. Not sure if he has a website. So he's a Swiss guy. I live in Switzerland, so I'm Finnish, so he's kind of my fellow countryman, and he hand makes those here in Switzerland. But I'll put at least his reverb store in the description below, so you can check this out. Strong recommendation if you're looking for a Rat style overdrive distortion. I think this is a bit better. Hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. Take care, bye.